How to have fun, anytime, anywhere. Step 1. Go to ChumbaCasino.com.
ChumbaCasino.com. Got it.
Step 2. Collect your welcome bonus.
Come to Papa welcome bonus.
Step 3. Play hundreds of casino-style games for free.
That's a lot of games. All for free?
Step 4. Unleash your excitement.
Chumba Casino has been delivering thrills for over a decade. So claim your free welcome bonus now and live the Chumba life. Visit ChumbaCasino.com.
VGW Group. No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited by law. See terms and conditions. 18+.
The Avengers radio series, a cultural phenomenon in South Africa back in the 1970s. South Africa was a country with no national television service. It wasn't until 1976 that the country would get its first taste of television broadcasts. But before that, radio was the primary medium of entertainment and information for the masses. This was the context when The Avengers, a British spy FI series, made its debut on South African radio and became a cultural phenomenon. The Avengers was a British television series that originally aired from 1961 to 1969. The show revolved around the adventures of John Steed, a suave and sophisticated secret agent, and his various female associates. The series was a unique blend of traditional spy thriller elements with science fiction and fantasy, which set it apart from other shows of its time. While the series was hugely popular in the UK and had also made a significant impact in the American markets, being one of the rare British series given a network transmission slot, it was virtually unknown in South Africa. This was primarily due to the lack of a national television service in the country until 1976. However, as a film series, The Avengers was able to gain some exposure in South Africa through film rentals. But it was the launch of the radio series that truly brought The Avengers to the masses in South Africa. Come and listen at www.myclassicradio.net.
From beautiful Pine Grove State Park in Smolin, New York, this is Radio's Wally Ballou welcoming you to the annual Matinee Employees Outing on Clam Bank. It's a beautiful day here. During the next quarter hour, live broadcasting company Artie Schermerhorn and I will try to bring you some of the color, some of the goings on here at Pine Grove. Just a minute. Bob and Ray are due to arrive at any minute. They haven't made their appearance as yet. We're speaking to you from the improvised stage here at the edge of the picnic grounds. The smell of the pit in which the fire is being built to cook the clams is wafting across this group of some 60 or 70 employees of Bob and Ray. Been supplied by Claude Slide, the Beatty Twins and their orchestra, and I'd like to have you say just a word to the maestros.
Hi, everybody. We hope you enjoyed our music, and we know it's always a pleasure to mingle with all the great Bob and Ray employees. Hope you enjoyed the music, and so long for now. I love this.
Everybody back to the bandstand. We see no sign as yet. Bob and Ray. Artie Schermerhorn, come in, please.
I think, Wally, that there's a hard calling contest coming to a conclusion over here at the far end of the Pine Grove area. It seems to me that a group of Madison Avenue hog fanciers have come up here for a hard calling contest.
They were only supposed to have the park for this morning.
That's right. They were supposed to be out of here by noon. That's right.
Well, maybe someone can, Webley Webster, I wonder if you could go over and see if you could shoot them off a little bit.
Okay. Well, I'll see what I can do.
Right here, Artie, I wonder if you'd give me a hand on our commercial for today's program. As you know, ladies and gentlemen, working under field conditions, it's a little bit difficult, but we will try to include all of the elements of the Bob and Ray show until they arrive.
Okay, then, Wally, Schermerhorn here. I might like to mention right now the Columbia Portable Phonograph. Now, you can carry the fun with you with a Columbia Stereophonic high-fidelity portable phonograph. I notice today Cardell Heff Whartney brought up his portable phonograph, and he's having a wonderful time over there under a tree.
Well, anyone who has stereophonic portable phonograph will have all of the fun of the best of music, a wonderful world of sound, with them wherever they go. And the prices are reasonable, too. They begin at only $24.95 for Columbia portables.
Excuse me.
Go ahead, Artie.
Right. I just wanted to mention that they have that big console sound reproduced by Columbia stereophonic high-fidelity phonographs. So thrill to the excitement of Stereo One by Columbia. Number one in the wonderful world of sound. See them at your Columbia dealer today.
Thanks, Artie Skirmahorn.
Commercial,
Now,
Mr.
I see at the edge of the picnic grounds the Bob and Ray chauffeured high-powered limousine. Drive again. The word is getting around. All of these fans. These employees, rather. Oh, play the regal music with babies. Bob and Ray are waving as they drive slowly through, wending their way amongst the pine trees. And the generous crowd pull up to the shady those trees are all closed tightly, I imagine, to keep in the air-conditioned comfort which they've driven up here in. And right here, before we hear from Bob and Ray, who incidentally don't seem to be getting out of the limousine at this point, they must be making last-minute plans for what they will say.
Excuse me, Wally.
Yes,
I
Artie.
might mention, I was just trying to talk with the babies here, estimating the temperature. I'd say that it was maybe 102 degrees here today with high humidity, maybe 98% or so. And I think that it's the reason Bob and Ray are not getting out of their black limousine is that it's an air-conditioned car. I think they're going to stay in there.
They'll stay there for the whole show? Is that the word that's going around? Right now, for a bit of the sports activity taking place here at Pine Grove Park, let's switch to the baseball field and Steve Bosco to bring you the featured last half of the seventh inning.
Hi, everybody. This is Steve Bosco. Set to bring you the last half of the featured seventh inning, $20 added here. The game between the fat Bob and Ray employees and the skinny Bob and Ray employees. Chester Hasbrook Frisbee of the fat team is at bat now. Jack Headstrong is the skinny pitcher. He's tossing him up to Chester now. Seems to be a little delay. I might point out an unfortunate incident happened early in the second inning when Charles the Poet slid into second base for what appeared to be a two-base hit. The only thing was he stirred up a bit of a ruckus. He slid into a polecat sleeping on the other side of the second base bag, and they had to bury his skinny uniform. He's finishing out the game in his swimming trunks. Dr. Freddy Stoll is on first. He was hit in the head by a high Hartman just a moment ago, so he's taking a very short lead off first. Chester Hasbrook Frisbee swinging his bat at the plate. Jack Headstrong winds up, and there's the pitch. Slow roll going down to second base. This should be an easy double play ball. And Robert Ray has just come from approximately the third base coach's line out over the pitcher's mound. I think they probably nicked Jack Headstrong and have gone off to a shady spot in deep right field. I think that probably will be the end of the ball game, the featured seventh. On this happy note, I suppose it's a happy note. Yes, Jack Headstrong is all right, and now they seem to be arguing down there that it was illegal that Bob and Ray drove across the field, but it is their picnic. On this note, then, this is Steve Bosco rounding third, being thrown out at home.
Back here at the entertainment side of the park, this is Wally Ballou again, and we're about to see some of the first of the acts lined up for today's fun. First of all, I'm going to call on my broadcasting partner, Artie Skirmahorn, to help me describe the Cabot Brother and their flamenco dance. Artie?
Well, it was billed as the Cabot Brothers.
That's what I thought.
Fortunately, Bruce tripped and sprained his ankle in rehearsal, so it will be just Lenny, a Cabot brother.
Just one, there he goes.
He's on the stage now.
Never seen him perform in quite this fashion before.
Well, I wouldn't like...
It's almost as if he were staggering, Artie, wouldn't you say so?
Exactly, that's what he's doing. I wouldn't like to criticize an act, but it appears to me that he's in bad shape. he hurts himself.
The Cabot brothers, Jamaica dance act has not gone over too well.
He'll be all right.
But they're pouring water on him now. Coming up the steps to the stage now is one of the acts flown here from England.
Right on out, Cyril. You need something to pep up the audience.
Great little talent, great little performer, Cyril Gore, flautist. And what are you going to give the folks, Cyril?
Two ladies on stage.
Oh, he's going into his number right there. He goes. Yes, Artie.
You're going to get him on stage.
I don't think they'll stand much more of it.
You're going to get off the stage for your own good. You don't want too much trouble. Thank you very much. It's nice of you to come.
Artie Schermerhorn is escorting Mr. Gore to the rear of the platform now. And I think it would be a good time, ladies and gentlemen, if I may have your attention, to bring on wealthy Jacobus Pike, chairman of the Bob and Ray Board. Will you get him for me, Artie? He is going to deliver the prepared announcement that Bob and Ray would have given had they not stayed in their limousine. You come right over here, Mr. Pike. He has a few pages of prepared copy there, and in just a moment, they will hear the speech that they would have delivered. You need a microphone, Mr. Pike?
No, I can just speak right out. The Bob and Ray employees, welcome to your annual company picnic. We hope you're having a crackerjack of a good time. Bob and Ray want me to extend to you their kindest regards and best wishes for the coming year. We hope that in the future years that this family of ours will grow and we will all prosper and have... Hey, Pike, get a crack with it. A couple of cheesesteaks. Oh, just a moment here. I don't think they are.
That is the very
Bob and Ray have driven here out of their way. Who wants them to talk? Come here. To grace your company picnic. The least you can do is be polite. Food will be served in just a few moments.
Thank you very much, Mr. Pike.
Stand back and be quiet. Let the old man finish. I'm all through.
I believe it is finished correctly, and very nice remarks, too, from Jacobus Pike, courtesy of the two boys. It's a beautiful day here at Pine Grove State Park in Smullen, New York, and we get back to the entertainment portion of our program before turning to the sandwiches and the clam bake.
Wally, I think that Tex Blaisdell, Bob and Ray's famous cowboy, is here with his dog act now to entertain the crowd. So right ahead, Tex. Step right out, boy.
All right. Come on there. Now, I'll play more in your life. Through the barrel.
Sorry, Sorger. Sorry, Sorger. Hey, let's go. Hey, let's go. Hey, get away from there. I'll try to, come back here. Well, would you try to pick it up?
Yeah,
With a crack of thunder, Wally, to be followed by rain. Yes, it's... And Bob and Ray had just started the motor of their limousine.
The chauffeur started the motor almost simultaneously with the first clap of thunder indicating a storm overhead. A storm which certainly is going to dampen the spirits of
I never thought they'd do anything like that. Go off and leave us out here in the field in the pouring rain. Off they go in their clothes limousine.
$10 cost me to come up to this. And now I understand the bus stop has lost the keys to the block. We'll be here till next week sometime. And if they call this a state park, boy, I got a
that such an auspicious day as today, what's that over there, water moccasin?
Yes. This is a disgruntled, unhappy group. I might point out at this time, it started off in a very happy way, but now it seems to have more like off into a catastrophe. Public relations for Bob and Ray.
Well, it's unfortunate that it should have turned out this way.
I'm soaking wet. Soaking wet.
That a drip dry?
Halfway home now.
Well, we better sign off for them then, I guess.
Yes, as they would say, this is Daddy Skirmahorn or Ray Goulding, providing you the right if you get work.
Wally Lou for Bob Elliott, providing you the hang by your thumb.
This is the CBS Radio Network.
Hello, it is Ryan, and we could all use an extra bright spot in our day, couldn't we? Just to make up for things like sitting in traffic, doing the dishes, counting your steps, all the mundane stuff. That is why I'm such a big fan of Chumba Casino. Chumba Casino has all your favorite social casino-style games that you can play for free anytime, anywhere with daily bonuses. So sign up now at ChumbaCasino.com. That's ChumbaCasino.com.
Sponsored by Chumba Casino. No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. 18+. Terms and conditions apply.
21st Precinct, aka 21st Precinct and 21st Precinct, was a police drama broadcast on CBS Radio from July 7, 1953 to July 26, 1956. It was initially a summer replacement for My Friend Irma. The program was produced in cooperation with the Patrolmen's Benevolent Association of the City of New York and presented adaptations from true criminal records in New York. From the policeman's point of view. Historically, the 21st Precinct had been located near Gramercy Park in Manhattan, but in 1929 the department reorganized the precinct numbering, and the 21st designation was dropped from use. No such precinct existed during the show's run, nor does a 21st exist today. However, the fictional precinct's territory corresponds closely to that of the Upper East Side's 23rd Precinct as it has existed since 1929. Stanley Niss was the producer, writer, director. The role of Precinct Captain Frank Kennelly was played by Everett Sloane for the first 109 episodes and briefly in episode 135. During episode 109, Captain Frank Kennelly was promoted to Deputy Inspector and reassigned out of the 21st Precinct. He was replaced by Captain Cronin James Gregory, 1955-56, and Les Damon, 1956. Other cast regulars were Ken Lynch as Lieutenant Matt King, Harold Stone as Sergeant Waters, Jack Arissa as Sergeant Collins, and Santos Ortega as Lieutenant Gorman. The program's announcer began the program's opening each week. 21st Precinct. It's just lines on a map of the city of New York. Most of the 173,000 people wedged into the 9/10 of a square mile between Fifth Avenue and the East River wouldn't know, if you asked them, that they lived or worked in the 21st. Whether they know it or not, the security of their persons, their homes, and their property is the job of the men of the 21st. At that point the lead actor would complete the introduction. The 21st Precinct. 160 patrolmen, 11 sergeants and 4 lieutenants of whom I'm the boss. My name is Kennelly. Frank Kennelly. I'm captain in command of the 21st. Art Hanna, Bob Hill, and Hugh Holder were the program's announcers. The series was produced by John Ives. It was usually directed and written by Stanley Niss. Another source lists Niss as producer. Come and listen at www.myclassicradio.net.